Begin with your Carroll Tiger offense led by the senior quarterback, Colby Vincent, 6'3", 195 pounds, passed the 1,000-yard passing mark last week, 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the season, and he has completed almost 49% of his passes, also has a rush touchdown on the season. In the backfield, we'll see a split between Corey Nealon, the senior, and Ryan Johnston, the junior. Those two have combined for about 900 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns. Nealon with 457 on the ground, 5 scores. Ryan Johnston, 433 with 7 touchdowns, and he's had 2 triple touchdown games, Perry and Webster City. Receivers tonight for the Tigers, Colby Christensen, the junior, Torrey Feldman, the junior, and in the slot you've got Cade Schabel, the junior, Luke Woosley, the senior, and they're really leaning on Luke Woosley this season. He's really come up with some huge plays. When they need someone to make a big catch, Woosley has tended to be their guy.
Yeah, anytime we had a third and, say, 5 to 7 yard to go situation, it seems like Luke has been the guy that just knows the right where to sit down in that first down area and gets the pass thrown to him and makes the completion. So
we'll probably also see some Abraham Dirks carrying the football tonight. Had a really nice night last week, 7 carries, 139 yards, and 3 touchdowns, including a long one, over 70 yards on the score for Dirks. Let's look at the offensive line now for the Carroll Tigers. From left to right, Nolan Lowe, the senior, at left tackle. Chase Gladden, the senior, left guard. At center, Tucker Henner is a senior. At right guard, another senior, Toby Sturm. And at right tackle, the only junior on the line, and the only non-senior, Mitchell Owen, again over at right tackle. Let's give you Carroll's defense. That defensive line, on the ends, you've got Elliot Tidgren, the senior, Ryan Johnston, the junior. Nose guard, Chase Gladden, the senior. And when we give you DCG's starting lineup, we'll put an emphasis on their center. Chase Gladden may have his work cut out for him tonight, but Coach McCartan would not have anybody else in those shoes. He would love to have Chase Gladden be that guy, and we'll explain why in just a moment. So Gladden, the nose guard, and then Carter Vanami, the defensive tackle. He is a junior. The linebackers tonight on the outside, Abraham Dirks, a junior. Jack Troutman getting the start. He's a junior. And the inside linebackers, Ty Nissen, a junior, and Brennan Coffrin, a senior. And in the defensive secondary, the corners are Torrey Feldman and Colby Christensen, juniors, and the safety, Slade Siebenaller, a junior. Let's give you that DCG offense. They're led by the junior quarterback, Ty Walker. Almost 1,000 yards, just needs 8 yards tonight to get to the 1,000 mark. 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's completed 64% of his passes. They'll split the backfield between the senior, Zach Brand, and Luke Busby, the junior. Both of those guys have carried the ball over 75 times, 4 rushing touchdowns apiece. And they've also got yardage in the receiving game as well. And let's give you the receivers real quick for DCG. Chance Finley, a senior. Caden Grimes, a junior. Isaac Boley, a senior. And the tight end, Cody Hall, a senior. And then that offensive line for DCG, Spencer Schwantes, Grant Waymeyer, Brennan Anderson, the center, Dylan Belzer, a junior at right guard, and Cale Dewey, the junior right tackle. But the center for DCG, 6'5", 340 pounds. He looks like an offensive lineman at the college level.
Yeah, he's all the 6'5", 340. We won the toss, so we're going to be on offense right away.
Chance Finley will kick it deep, and it will go out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Nice play there, letting it roll past him. Torrey Feldman thought about taking it on the one hop if it stayed in bounds, but it careened to the near sideline, and the Tigers will start with great field position right off the bat out at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and we'll see DCG runs a kind of an interesting defensive front. Sometimes they only put 2 down linemen and then have 5 or 6 linebackers behind them, and sometimes they'll put a third guy up on the line, and they'll have some type of a 8 to 9 man front, combination of how many on the line and then linebackers and a couple guys deep. So see how they line up with our offensive set. So
Carroll will come out. They'll have it at their own 35, not the 40. And they'll line up with Colby Vincent out of the shotgun with Johnston in the backfield and Abraham Dirks in motion. We'll have a pass play. Deep pass, near sideline, caught across midfield by Woosley into opponent territory right off the bat. 31 yards for the Tigers.
Yeah, and fake Dirks on the jet sweep, and then Johnston on the dive or trap up the middle. And defensive back got caught looking in the backfield, and Woosley ran right by him, and Kobe Vincent put it out there for him to catch. And safety had to come over. Jorgensen had to come over and make the tackle. Great first play for the Tigers.
We'll give you the DCG defense in a moment. First down and 10 for the Tigers now at the 34. Abraham Dirks in motion. Now there's a whistle and a flag on the near sideline. That'll be against the offense, 5 yards. It was a screen pass out to Feldman on the far side of the field. Let's give you that defense on that line for DCG. Brody Berger, a junior. Jamie Agusma, a senior. Colin Kakacek, a sophomore, and Zach Needham, a senior. The linebackers are Jacob Waldron, a senior, Blake Willie, a junior, Garrett Morris, a junior, and in the secondary, Nick Lawton, a junior, Dawson Lego, a senior, Trent Leby, a senior, and Gabe Jorgensen, a senior. Jorgensen leads the team with 3 interceptions. First down and 15 now back at their own, or the DCG 39. They'll give it on the sweep left side to Dirks across the line of scrimmage, and only a yard on the carry to the 38-yard line, and that'll bring up second down and 14 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good pursuit by the linebacking core for the Dallas Center-Grimes Mustangs there, and Jacob Waldron and Gabe Jorgensen coming up from his defensive back spot. They're aware of Dirks and what he can do with his speed, and they're going to make sure he doesn't get outside.
That was his 200th yard on the ground this season, most of which came last week. Second down and 14. He'll go in motion right to left again. They'll look to pass near sideline, a screen play caught by Feldman at the line of scrimmage, may have even lost half a yard. They'll call no gain on the play, and third down and 14. Looks like the same play they ran when they had false start a moment ago to the far side of the field, this time on the near side, no gain.
Yeah, Garrett Morris, defensive back, or outside linebacker, coming up, and linemen were not able to get out and get a block on him, so now we're our first third and long play here.
Feldman's 23rd catch of the season goes nowhere. 5 receivers, 3 left, 2 right for the Tigers, and all white moving left to right. Vincent looks far side for Schabel, past the original line of scrimmage. It's caught at the 31-yard line, a pickup of 7, but that will bring up fourth down and about 6 or 7.
Yeah, first big call decision of the game for the coaches. I think with the field position here, we're probably going to go for it. A nice play, though, to get us into a manageable 4th and 7 situation here, and look for Woosley. This is the time he usually shines.
At the 31-yard line, they'll need the 24 for a first down. They fake the handoff. Vincent looks near side for the end zone. It's tipped and knocked away. Good coverage by the defensive back. Nick Lawton was there to break it up and knock it away from Feldman. And Feldman almost had to play DB himself on the throw. It's incomplete. Turnover on downs for the Tigers, and DCG holds strong, and they'll take it at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, instead of just trying to get a pass play for a first down, Kobe chose to go deep to Feldman, and one-on-one coverage out there, but Lawton did a nice job staying with him and turned his head at the right time and knocked the ball away.
DCG in the gray uniforms, red helmet, white numbers. They'll move from right to left toward the north end zone. They'll send a man in motion. Here's the shotgun snap, almost dropped by the receiver, and a lot of running room to the near sideline. It was caught by Isaac Boley, the senior, his 23rd catch of the season. It's a big catch near midfield, a gain of 19.
Yeah, and defenders didn't take very good angles at him here. He caught it in the backfield, but we were not able to catch him until he got 19 yards downfield.
9:16 to play, first quarter, quick snap. And here's a carry up the middle. It goes to Zach Brand, the senior, and their running back gains 2 on that left hash.
Yeah, they got, like you talked earlier, Brandon Busby, kind of a two-headed monster for them. Between the two of them, they've got almost 170 carries on the year and a little over 800 yards, so we'll probably see a lot of both of them.
Second down and 8 across midfield at the Carroll 48-yard line. No score first quarter, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pistol formation for the junior quarterback, Ty Walker. He wants to throw it. Deep throw, near sideline. He has a man, but just overthrown. It's intended once again for Boley, who caught the 19-yarder a moment ago. It's over his head, incomplete. He got a hand on it. It'll bring up third down and 8.
Yeah, Kobe Christensen giving chase there, and fortunately, Boley did have a step on him. Fortunately, Walker just threw it a little too far, and now bring up the first big third down play for DCG.
Boley leads the team in catches on the year with 23, and he's a couple yards behind the team leader in receiving yards. He's got 318. Grimes has 320. 3rd down and 8 near midfield at the 48 of Carroll. DCG with a man in motion. Walker fakes the handoff. Now he rolls out to his right, looks to throw, dumps it off. They'll be short of the first down, though. Caught at the 44-yard line. The Tigers quickly get there. And a nice play from Jack Troutman to bring him down.
Yeah, good play, Jack. Kept his area covered there and knew what the down and distance was and made the tackle immediately. Ryan Johnson just about got Walker on the sack, but I think he found out that Walker's got a little more speed than maybe he anticipated.
And Cody Hall, the tight end, was the one who made that 3-yard catch. Punting unit on for DCG, 4th and 5 at the 45 of Carroll. And Zach Needham, he's the defensive lineman. He'll boot it deep. A high spiraling kick, and Dirks will let it roll into the end zone as it hopped at about the 3-yard line, and the Tigers will take it at their own 20. They went forward on 4th down in opponent territory, had an incomplete pass. DCG crossed midfield, and then they're forced to punt it away. So both teams come up empty on their opening drive here. No score, first quarter, 7:50 on the clock on Kick 106.7, along with Terry Kasperbauer. I'm Nick Brinks. Not as good a field position to start this drive for Carroll. They're at their own 20.
Yep, we'll see what Coach McCartan wants to do. We've got I formation, or I can't tell. They split back behind Cole.
They go to Nealand, Corey Nealand, and he got past the first defender, shook him off the ankle, and out across the 23 to the 24-yard line off the left side, and it's a gain of about 4 for Corey Nealand, closing in on 300 rushing yards on the season. He's at 290 right now, 2nd down and 6, 7.5 to go as they hurry things up a bit out of the eye once again. Johnston, the fullback, Nealand, the tailback. They'll give it to Johnston this time, and Johnston crosses the 25 up the middle to the 27, a gain of 3.
Yeah, and the different new formation for the Tigers. They also have Brennan Coffin in there, so basically three fullback type running backs. Can do a lot of things. You got Coffin, almost like a wishbone look. Coffin in the front, and Corey Nealand and Ryan Johnston behind him. This time, same formation.
3rd down and 2. Coffin closest to Vincent. They give it to Johnston, and Johnston bowls his way forward. Second effort is good for the first down. It's a gain of about 3 or 4. It should be enough for the first down. Ryan Johnston moves the chains.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. You know, don't have dust here, but 3 yards in the cloud of dust will get you a first down, keeping that average up. And so we're just going to stay with this formation, and so now I can get a better look. It is an I formation with Coffin in front of the I, just off to one side.
And this time it's an option play. Vincent will keep it himself. He'll sweep it off left side to the 34-yard line, and it's a gain on the play of about another 3 for Vincent. 2nd down and 7 coming up on a beautiful night for Week 9. 43 degrees, calm winds, fair skies. A lot of coats and hats out in the crowd, blankets as well, but you expect that Week 9, but much
dry.
warmer than Perry a couple weeks ago.
Dry and calm.
2nd and 7. Vincent hands it off to the tailback. They go to Nealand, and Nealand has about 2 off the left hash. And that's about it. He'll cross the 35 to the 36, a gain of 2. Half the first quarter is now in the book. Still scoreless. Carroll with the football. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
You know, and Dallas Center-Grimes has the luxury of they can platoon. So like right now, their offense is all sitting on the benches, and the coaches can talk to them while the defense is on the field. And boy, that's a huge advantage when you can talk to your whole team while they're on the sidelines.
5.5 minutes to go in this opening quarter, still scoreless. Carroll, 3rd down, 5 to go. They need the 41 there at the 36. They get the defense to jump. We'll see if they were drawn off, but nope. Near side official says offsides. That should be a free first down unless it was a long 5.
Yeah, no, the chain's moving already.
There they go.
So that's taking advantage of Dallas Center-Grimes' aggressiveness.
First down. That'll move them across the 40 to the 41. The Tigers moving left to right here, just to the west of Grimes tonight at DCG High School. And they're headed toward the south end zone here in the first quarter. Again, with those 3 backs in the backfield, I formation, the give to Coffrin, and Coffrin flips his way forward across the 45 to the 47. Another gain of 6. Coffrin's first carry of the night.
Yeah, and did a nice job keeping his knee up. Dove. I didn't know if he had touched down at the 45 or 46, but the official said no, he kept his knee up off the ground, and so a nice gain on first down.
Carroll to their own 48-yard line now, again with a couple of fullbacks and the tailback in the backfield. They give to Coffrin. Coffrin crosses the line of scrimmage, gets maybe a yard. Far side official maybe says 2 yards, and it will bring up 3rd down and 2. The Tigers threw the ball on the opening drive. They've gone to the ground here a couple of times with Coffrin, but this drive has all been on the ground for Carroll.
Yep, and 3rd and 2 here. The ball's on the left hash because we obviously behind Chase Gladden have become a dominant left-handed team here, and we'll see if we can come back to the right side at some point here.
Scoreless first quarter so far, 4:10 on the clock. 3rd down and 2, and it's a handoff to Johnston. And Johnston, with the second effort, I think he has a first down. Well, might have been looking at Coffrin. Coffrin had the first down, but I don't think he had the ball. I think Johnston was running behind Coffrin. They will call it a measurement. Yeah. So it was a gain of about 1.5, we'll call it, for Johnston.
Yeah, I think we might be just a hair short here, and then again, a big call then if it's 4th and short right at midfield if Coach McCartan wants to roll the dice here.
Carroll 5-3 on the season, 4-0 in the district, and for DCG they're 7-1 overall with a 4-0 record. It's 4th and inches for the Tigers at the DCG 49-yard line, and the offense so far staying on the field for Carroll.
And you see this a lot now on short yardage plays that they changed the rule. Now you can assist from the back. It used to be that was a penalty, so a lot of teams now go with the quarterback sneak on these short and yardage situations and have their running backs just get behind the quarterback and push him forward. See if we do that here.
Maybe an added benefit to having 3 fullbacks in the backfield is have the back 2 just push.
Yep.
4th down and inches for the Tigers. Vincent goes under center. It's a give to Coffrin, and Coffrin bowls his way forward for a first down. He has it easily to the 46, and it's a gain of 3 on the play. Scoreboard had them at the 51-yard line.
Well, I guess if you didn't start over at the 50, they'd be right.
And now they're at the 54.
What a great job up front by the Tigers, because Dallas Center-Grimes had 9 guys right up at the line of scrimmage anticipating a dive right there and still able to get the first down.
3:20 on the clock, scoreless first quarter. Carroll moving left to right, again out of that I formation with 3 backs. Vincent wants to go deep. He'll look for Feldman. Double covered, incomplete, no flags. Both defenders with good coverage. It falls incomplete. Dawson Lego, maybe Nick Lawton in on the coverage as well.
Yeah, in this formation, you're limited to how many receivers you can have, and it's just 2 guys, Feldman and Woosley, the only 2 guys out on the route. So defensive backs only had to worry about covering 2, and they double teamed Torrey and had Luke cover that out here on closest to us on just an out route. So at least it fell incomplete. We're sticking with the same personnel on 2nd and 10.
At the DCG 46, Tigers have the football. Mustangs on defense. The give once again. Nope, it's a keeper for Vincent, and he'll have a yard as he spins his way to the 45, but nothing more than that. Vincent with his 2nd carry of the night, this time just 1 yard on the carry, and that will bring up 3rd down and 9. They'll be looking for about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, and Coffrin and Nealon come out now for Christensen and Shable, so we'll go more with our gun spread look. Probably go twins to both sides and have a mirror route and see if we can pick up the 9 yards, keep the drive going.
4 receivers, 2 on each side. The snap from Hinners. Vincent looks to the near side. It's caught by Woosley, but he's going to be well short of the first down. He gets near the 40, and that will bring up 4th down and 4 on a 5-yard completion from Vincent to Woosley.
And I still don't see any movement on the sideline that the punt team's coming in. Coach McCartan's given a...
It's basically all of their passes have either been deep or real close to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, so 4th and 4, see if we try to draw them off sides again here, maybe. And
Vincent out of the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Oh, here's a batted ball, and that's a lucky break. The Tigers had a false start.
Yeah.
And the ball was batted down as the flag and the whistle came in late. But the ball was batted down by the Mustangs.
But they didn't blow the whistle to stop the play because it was... Sometimes you don't know what determines if they blow the ball the play dead before the ball's even snapped on the penalty. That time they let the play go, and obviously Dallas Center is going to decline that penalty.
Yeah, I thought it was it looked like a false start from Woosley. Obviously, the Tigers wish that was a call because that should have blown the play dead, but they let it go. And instead, the ball was batted down. DCG takes over after the incomplete pass, and they'll take it at their own 40-yard line out of the pistol formation. They'll send a man in motion. That's Boley, and it's a give to the tailback, Zach Brand, and Brand has a lot of running room. He's out across midfield to the 45, a pickup of 15, maybe 16 on the carry. Zach Brand carrying Tiger defenders.
Yeah, and he made a really good move about 5 yards downfield to give him an extra 10 yards and left one of the defenders tackling grass on that move.
2:15 to go, scoreless first quarter. Pistol formation, the handoff again to Brand, and he's chased down from behind. Tidgren pulls him to the ground, a gain of 2 up the middle.
Yeah, and Walker, the quarterback, that's a quarterback read, and he's talking to the coaches now. With Tidgren coming down from his defensive end spot to make that tackle, he knows he probably should have kept the ball and look for him to run that play again and probably keep the ball, and Elliott's got to make sure he doesn't crash down too soon and allow Walker to get outside of him.
Brand is a junior. I think I called him a senior earlier.
Busby and Brand are both juniors.
2nd down and 8, 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Again, Walker out of the pistol with Brand at his backside. Looking for the shotgun snap. There it is, and they give it to Brand again, and Brand is chased down from behind, and ball comes out. Ball's loose. I think the Tigers have it. Slade Siebenthaler jumps on it. And the Tigers force the turnover after the gain on the play of about 8.
Yeah, and Slade Siebenthaler's been a man, Johnny on the spot this year. That's his 2nd fumble recovery, and he's got 5 interceptions. That's a stat coming into the game. The Tigers had forced 20 turnovers this year compared to Dallas Center-Grimes 13, and there's talked about earlier in the game how turnovers, a game like this can be huge, and that was the first turnover tonight.
Tigers will take it at their own 35. This will be their 3rd drive of the night. They've started at their own 40, their own 20, and now, no, I take that back. They started at the 35. Yep. This will be the 2nd time they've started at the 35. They come out with those 3 running backs, and it's a handoff to Johnson. He's got a lot of running room. He's got the first down across midfield, and he is tackled down, but the ball comes out at the end. I think the Tigers jump on it. Feldman comes up with it. Lucky break, but that looked a lot like the last play. A lot of running room.
Yeah.
And then a fumble.
Yeah, the first time we ran that where we was action going left, and we came back with the counter, Johnson to the right. He's looking at the defense coming at him from the middle of the field, and he didn't see the outside defensive back coming in, and just about disaster for the Tigers.
It went for 19 yards. Carroll has a first down at the DCG 46. Under a minute to go, first quarter. It's a handoff. They go back to Johnston. A nice spin move, and he's down at the 40 at the number. A pickup of 6 for the Tigers, and Johnston a couple of nice runs in a row. 5 carries, 33 yards on the night.
Yeah, for someone who didn't play at all the first game of the season at running back, Ryan Johnson has really come on here the second half of the season and really has bolstered this running game. And we've, all last year we struggled running the ball as we did the first half of this year, but here we are in the last district game, and we've shown we can run the ball.
2nd down and 3. They gave it a 7-yard carry. Now it's a handoff to the tailback, and Nealand uses his 2nd effort to dive forward for the first down, but he'll come up about a half-yard shy. That may be the final play of the first quarter as Nealand goes for 2, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Clock down to 10 seconds, and Carroll will head over to the sideline. A scoreless first quarter in this 3A District 2 title bout between the 4-0 Tigers and the 4-0 DCG Mustangs in district play. No score in quarter number 1. We're headed to the 2nd, and the Tigers will head right to left. When we come back, it'll be 3rd down and 1. You're listening to Kick 106.7's coverage of Carroll Tiger football.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
We've tied the game.
Has become
14 all, right?
Yep. Hi, this is Allie with Carroll.
Nice little mix of offense here that Coach McCartan put in this week to utilize all three of them.
First down and 10. With those three backs in the backfield, they give it to the tailback this time, and Nealand is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He was driven into the dirt. Blake Willie, the leading tackler for the defense, gets to him, and you wonder, with the three running backs, it's not really the Webster City offense, obviously,
No,
but
right.
you have that deception of who is going to get the ball on any carry,
Right.
and so far all three of their guys have at least 4 carries tonight.
Yeah, and then you can use two of them as lead blockers too, so that helps. Now we're going with our gun package here, and Christensen and Shea will come in the game.
Second down and 10 from the 35 of the Mustangs. Tigers moving right to left toward the north end zone. Shable in motion. They fake the give to him. We've got whistles and flags down as it was a give to Johnston. But the flag down, it was second down and 10, and it will probably be second down and 15 as the second quarter has just gotten underway. 10:53 on the clock, and it will be false start against the offense. Kellen Jones will sub into the lineup for this play.
Yeah, and it looks like Colby Vincent staying in.
Both quarterbacks on the field. Woosley
Woosley's
checks
out.
out. Second and 15. The Tigers at the DCG 40. And it will be again second down. We are still scoreless. Winner tonight heads to the playoffs as the district champion. And that's the only guarantee for either team. Second down and long. It's a screen pass. They're going to try some trickery. Jones wanted to throw it. Now he's going to have to just take off and run with it, and he'll be sacked for a loss of 1. But they threw it to him, and they wanted him to throw the ball deep. I think they were looking for Shable in the end zone, but he was all covered up, and Jones couldn't get rid of it. So some trickery from the Tigers, and no gain on the play for Jones.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaches, staff from Dallas Center-Grimes saw that Jones came in the game, knowing he's the backup quarterback, and because their defensive back didn't bite for that play at all. So now we're backed up 3rd and 15.
Third down and long for the Tigers. They need the 20 for a first down, the 25 rather. The snap got past Vincent, and he just has to jump on it at midfield, and it's a loss of 8 on the play, a loss of 6, and that will force the punting situation. Another Tiger drive will result in no points.
Yeah, and at that time, I think Tucker Henners may have snapped it early. We had a man in motion, and he snapped it before the timing would have been good, and Kobe wasn't ready for it. So now we have no choice but to punt here.
Ty Nissen will stand at his own 39. Isaac Boley deep to return. The Tigers can flip field position here, and he will get rid of it. A high kick, and Boley will fair catch it and come to a stop at about the 18-yard line. They will take over inside their own 20 with DCG coming onto the field in those gray uniforms and red helmets. And the Tiger defense will trot out there. And as you mentioned a moment ago, DCG doesn't really have any players that go both ways, or at least on the starters.
Right.
Carroll with a lot of guys.
Yeah, see their defense all comes over here,
Yep.
and the defensive coaches sit down with them, and it's not an advantage as far as conditioning or being able to stay fresh. It's more of what you got right now. You'll be able to talk to everybody and make adjustments as you go.
DCG now at their own 19-yard line, under 10 minutes to go, 9:15 on the clock. It's a handoff to Brand, and Brand will be stuffed, and he is driven to the dirt by Dirks. Abraham brings him down. A gain on the play of maybe 1.
Yep, nice job. Abraham Dirks coming off with probably his best game of the year last week, not just offensively, but defensively. He was in on a lot of tackles, and that time he was in there also. And just, he wanted to try to stop their running game and make them be one-dimensional, and that's what you do when you stuff them on first down.
DCG 0, Carroll 0. Second quarter, 8:40 left. Pistol formation, 4 receivers. Walker, he'll take the shotgun snap and give it to his running back, and Brand will take it across the 20 back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it for the junior. No gain. Nope, we're going to call it a gain of 1.
Yep, a nice job there by Nissen, and then also Tyson Bordenero in there on the stop. So got to expect the pass play here. Defensive backs got to be ready to. They like to throw deep, so you got to be able to run with your man.
Third down, 8 to go. Walker 2 for 3 passing, 22 yards tonight. with 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Pistol formation. Walker takes the shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Left side, gets rid of it, and thrown over the head of his intended receiver, Isaac Boley, and into the Carroll sideline. Punting unit on for DCG, and the Tigers will have Abraham Dirks standing at his own 45, ready to return.
Yeah, nice coverage by Jack Troutman there, just on an out route. Walker had no choice but to throw the ball away and force the punt.
Zach Needham, he'll punt it away for the 34th time this season, 37 yards per punt from the 21-yard line. He'll boot it deep. Bit of a short kick, actually, and it takes a Carroll bounce back to the 46. So it never crossed the 50. A net punt of about 30, less than 30 yards.
Yeah. So see if we can take advantage of the good field position. Not great field position, but when you get started on your opponent's side of the field, that's good field position. You want to try to take advantage of that.
And this is about the exact spot on the field where they punted on the last drive. So now it basically turned into just a new set of downs from the 46. Carroll will have it in DCG territory. Out of the shotgun with Johnston in the backfield. 3 receivers. Dirks in motion. The give to him, the jet sweep. Left side, he's in trouble here. He's lost in the Carroll side of the field. Loss of 5 on the play. He knew he was in trouble. He had about 4 gray jerseys and just 1 Tiger jersey out in front of him blocking.
Yeah, they all had great angles on him. He tried to get a little deeper to try to get a better angle, and instead of running sweep, we might have to look more at running power, where we looks like the same action, but instead of going wide, we cut up inside either the guard tackle gap or just outside the tackle, and maybe we'll see if we make that adjustment here later.
It's Kick 106.7 KIKD Lake City Carroll. I'm Nick Brinks along with Terry Kasperbauer. Carroll at DCG to play for a district championship tonight. Here's a fake handoff to Shable. Vincent wants to throw, pump fakes, fires it deep, far sideline, and it's intercepted inside the 15-yard line. Feldman was the intended receiver, kind of hesitated on the leap, and it's picked off. I think Nick Lawton just intercepted it for the 3rd time this season.
Yeah, good coverage by Lawton. It's kind of a one-on-one thing there. If, in that situation, Kobe better throwing it to the outside. It gives Torrey a little bit better chance to either knock it down or come up to play. Where you throw it inside like that, where the defensive back's at, that's tough. It's tough play for the receiver to get that ball away from him. So, but you know what? If we were going to have to punt and we punted it down here, at least we forced them to start inside their 15-yard line.
Each team has turned it over in the first half, and DCG will have it at their own 15 or so yard line. First down and 10, a man in motion, that's Boley, and they give it to him on the jet sweep from left to right. He is brought down from behind. There's Dirks, he was the first one there. Nissen comes in to assist, and it's no gain on the play for Boley as he takes it off right side.
Yeah, Dirks showed not only his speed there, but his strength, because Boley was able just to get outside him a bit, and Dirks just grabbed him from behind on his jersey and brought him down like he would a wrestler. And everybody knows Abraham Dirks a good wrestler.
No score, second quarter, 6:20 on the clock. A 1-yard gain on the last run for Boley. Shotgun snap for Walker. The give up the middle to Brand, and Brand is near the 20, and he'll be down after a gain of 6. A gain of about 5, we'll call it. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3 or 4.
Yeah, nice hole opened up front by the Dallas Center-Grimes offensive line there, and linebackers, Nissen and Coffin did a nice job filling in the gap and not letting them get the first down, so we'll hopefully get a stop here on 3rd down, make them punt from inside their 20.
5:45 left, second quarter. No score. DCG with the football. They come out with 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Shotgun snap, the give to Brand, and Brand takes it up the middle, and he is near the first down. He'll be stopped, and the defense puts a fist in the air, and they say it's 4th down. It's a gain of about 3 or 4. Will it be a first down?
Official on this side. Oh,
they give it a first.
First down. Oh, boy.
They get a good spot on the carry by Brand, the 4-yarder, and that will move the chains now. They're at their own 24-yard line, 5:15 left, first half.
Yeah, that's a big play for Dallas Center. Instead of having to punt from probably about their 10-yard line, 15-yard line, they get a new set of downs.
Dallas Center-Grimes again will come out, this time with trips to the right, no receivers on the left. And it'll be a shotgun snap. The give to Brand, and Brand is hit by the linebackers as he crosses the 25. He'll come up shy of the 30, down to the 28-yard line, a gain on the play of 4, with Coffrin and company in on the tackle.
And a little chess match going here. Chase Gladden will either line up right or left of the center, depending on the formation. Then the quarterback, once he does that, then he'll adjust his running back with him to which side he wants to go on based on where Chase is at.
Trips right again. Pistol for Walker. There's movement on the right guard. That will move them back 5. So 2nd and 5 becomes 2nd down and 10. And he knew it. You saw him shaking his head right as the flag came out.
That was hard to miss that one. That was very obvious. Everybody saw that. Again, penalties. We've had our share of 5-yarders. Now Dallas Center gets one.
4:26 on the clock, still no score. Coming up, we'll bring you the Roselle Mutual Insurance halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop future adults that will live in and run our communities. They look forward to working with you and them in the future as policyholders. 2nd down and 10 after the 5-yard offensive penalty. Walker, shotgun. He's going to get brought down from behind. Johnston comes in, and it will not quite go down as a sack as he goes forward for a yard, but Johnston was all over him.
Yeah, and he just about was able to strip the ball out of Walker's hand there, but nice job, nice coverage downfield. Walker couldn't find anybody open, tucked it, got up inside, and now we got another huge 3rd down play.
2nd quarter, 3:44 on the clock. Trips right for DCG. Nobody has scored yet tonight. 3rd down and 9 from their own 35-yard line. 25-yard line, rather. Walker over the middle. It's over his head. They were looking for the tight end, Cody Hall. It falls incomplete. If that was any more overthrown, Siebenaller would have had his 2nd takeaway of the night. It's incomplete. 4th down punting situation for DCG.
DCG had trips to the right and set all 3 guys deep, and then brought tight end Cody Hall across from left to right and tried to get the lane cleared out, and then Walker just overthrew him.
From their own 25, 4th down and 9. Needham comes on to punt. A low snap, almost grazed the grass. A short, low kick. And that's dangerous. That hit I think that hit the Tiger runner's foot.
Yeah.
And DCG comes up with it. And I think it was Jack Troutman. He had no idea where the ball was at because he's running down the field trying to get in front of the returner. But I think it hit him in one of the heels, and DCG was all over it.
Yeah, and there's no...
When you're the return team, that's the danger of a very low, short kick, because it could hit your guy, and it did.
Yeah, and Abraham Dirks was trying to run up and get the guys out of the way and just didn't have enough time to Jack just doing what he's supposed to do on that, and just an unfortunate break for the Tigers. So defense got to come up big here.
Biggest play of the night for DCG. That puts them at the 43 of Carroll. Trips right again. Walker will look to throw. He's under pressure. Gladden, Johnston, they're on his tail. He'll take off and run, and Johnston takes him to the dirt near sideline. Gain of 2 on the play or so, but again, Johnston all over him with assistance by Gladden to move him out of the pocket.
Yeah, Walker was on the run, and he had a lot of guys chasing him. Gladden just about got him in the backfield, and Johnston did a nice job staying with him and pulling him down from behind.
Under 3 minutes to go, 2nd quarter. Nobody scored yet. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. DCG heading left to right in the gray uniforms, red helmets. Brand in the backfield. It's a give to Brand. And Zach Brand will take off and run. He's breaking tackles, shifty footwork. Ty Nissen finally brings him down at the 25. But a big gain on the play. It goes for 16. Great footwork from Brand and some shifty running and some broken tackles.
Yeah, some Tiger defenders there eating up grass on those moves. Just tackled grass and not Brand.
From the 25 of Carroll, here's a pass from Walker. It's caught at the 15-yard line. 16 is where they'll mark him down. It was caught on the play by Bryce Jermeyer, the senior. Jermeyer, rather.
Yep, Torrey Feldman right there, but nice route, nice pass, good timing. Torrey had no choice, but no chance there just to make sure he made the tackle.
It goes for 9, 2nd down and 1. Brand, the carry. He's got the first across the 15. Up the middle he goes, just following the hash marks. And he's down to about the 13, a gain of 3. Clock continues to move. 2:02 to play. Johnston will sub out for a moment for the Tigers.
Tanner Ponto's sophomore lanky sophomore defensive end taking his spot here.
New set of downs for DCG at the 12. So now if you're Carroll, you've got the 3 timeouts in your pocket. Walker takes the shotgun snap. It's a give to Brand, and Brand just hesitated, takes off and runs it into the end zone. Almost like the Tigers weren't really ready for the play to get snapped. It's a 12-yard touchdown run for Zach Brand, and it comes on the heels, literally, of that punt that hit one of the Tiger up men.
Yep, that's unfortunate because we had a chance to have the ball last here in the half and use our 3 timeouts. And the other bad thing is Dallas Center-Grimes is going to get the ball to start second half. So we got to try to maybe block this extra point and see if we can get something going in the last minute and a half.
Simao Goncalves will come on for the extra point. 16 of 18. There it is. It's blocked. Siebenaler. He comes in to block it. So the extra point is blocked. 6-0 DCG after the 12-yard touchdown run by Brand. We'll take a quick break. Kick 106.7's coverage of Carroll Tiger football continues after this.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Welcome back to Grimes. Nick Brinks and Terry Kasperbauer with you tonight. Defensively, Carroll's been playing really, really well tonight, but you give a free possession almost, and then the wheels kind of came off defensively for the Tigers on that drive. They'll try to put that behind them in the second half and hope their offense can maybe do something before half. They trail 6-0, and Feldman will return the kick from the 10-yard line on the far sideline.
He gets outside here. Oh.
And he'll be stopped shy of the 30. He'll get to the 28-yard line. And that is where the Carroll Tiger offense will come onto the field with all 3 timeouts, 87 seconds to work with.
Yeah, so you want to try to score, but at the same time, you don't want to take chances and get a turnover that might lead to another touchdown for Dallas Center-Grimes here before the half. But you got to try to get something down the field and at least put yourself where you might be able to kick a field goal.
First down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 28-yard line. 6-0. Mustangs have the lead over the Tigers, 1:27, and now DCG is calling their first timeout of the night. So we'll go ahead and step away too. 30-second break. Back after this on Kick 106.7. Back after DCG's first timeout. A minute 27 to go until halftime. DCG has just taken the lead, 6-0. Slade Siebenaler came up with a big play to block the extra point to go along with his interception. A nice night for Siebenaler so far. First down and 10 for the Tigers out of the I formation. They send Woosley in motion, and Vincent will pitch it out right side. Brennan Coffrin or Nealand, one of the two. Might have been Nealand.
Yep, Nealand.
And he'll cross the 30 to the 34-yard line. A gain of 6. Now the referee's moving back just a bit. So a gain of 5 for Nealand, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, stopped out of bounds. It's the veer play. Read the defensive end. They crashed down on Johnston, and Kobe did a nice job pitching it to Corey Nealand, getting outside and picking up 5 yards, but more importantly, getting out of bounds, stop the clock.
Now from the 33-yard line, Carroll moving right to left, their own 33, 2nd and 5. A minute 20 on the clock. I formation, the handoff this time, Nealand again. And he'll cross the 35, and that's where he is stopped and driven down. Gain of 2. That will not stop the clock. 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Okay, yeah. Okay, the far guy had it spot at 36. The near man had it at 35. They put it to 36. So looks like, we're just going to try to run the play clock down a little bit here, get the first down, and then maybe take a shot.
6-0 DCG, still 15 on the play clock. Carroll looks content to not try anything too aggressive here. 3rd down and short. They'll come out of the I formation. Play clock down to 6. Woosley in motion again. The give to Johnston, and Johnston will be stopped shy of the first down. 2nd and 3rd effort. He gets close, but I don't think he's going to get there. A pickup of 2 for Johnston. He tried to back his way to the first, and that will stop the clock with 30 seconds left. Did DCG call time?
No, I think they.
They're going to call it a first down. Wow.
The far linesman had him past the down marker, so. Now we got new set of downs. Now do we take 25 seconds? We can possibly take a shot deep downfield, and you never know. Get a pass interference call or
clock down. Clock down to 15 now. I formation for the Tigers. Vincent will take the snap. The give is to Johnston, and Johnston bowls his way ahead to the 45. It'll be 2nd down and 4, but I don't even think. Well, maybe they'll call time. You would assume they would call time, right?
I think Coach McCartney's going to let the clock run out and regroup at halftime.
So the Tigers get near midfield and keep all 3 timeouts in their hip pocket. 6-0 at the half. DCG Mustangs, they have the lead over the Carroll Tigers, and it all came after a punt by DCG hit one of the Carroll Tiger runners as it was a low, short kick. A couple plays later, they punched it into the end zone on a 12-yard touchdown run for their junior running back, Zach Brand, his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. He had 215 yards and a couple of scores 1 week ago. He has the lone score here tonight. Coming up next, it's the Roselle Mutual Insurance Halftime Show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop future adults that will live in and run our communities. We look forward to working with you and them in the future as policyholders. It's Kick 106.7's coverage of Carroll Tiger football live in Grimes tonight, taking on the Dallas Center-Grimes Mustangs. A winner-take-all District 2 showdown here in Class 3A. The halftime show is straight ahead. You're listening to Kick 106.7's coverage of Carroll Tiger football, along with Terry Kasperbauer. I'm Nick Brinks. Back after this.
Today's families.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
3 or 4 plays later, they were able to punch it in on a 12-yard touchdown run from Zach Brand. And that's been the difference. Both teams have turned the ball over, but for Carroll, that goes down as a turnover, their second of the night compared to just the one for DCG.
Yeah, and I think you said DCG ended up with 108 total yards first half and 40-something there on that after that fumbled punt. You could call it a fumble even though he didn't actually touch it with his hands. But if we had gotten the ball and finished the half with the ball with DCG not getting the ball back, they'd have been down in the 60 to 70-yard total yardage for a half. And, boy, that's when you play a team that's 7-1 like DCG is, I don't care how good or bad your offense is, if you can hold them to 60 to 70 yards of offense in a half, you're doing a great job. Unfortunately, DCG took advantage of that miscue and put it in the barn like you want to do when you force a turnover like that. And now they get the ball to start second half, so we'll see what type of adjustments, if any, both teams have made here at halftime, and should be an interesting second half here. 24 minutes of this is basically playoff football.
And it was really a double whammy for the Tigers because not only did they turn it into points, Carroll would have had the ball with about 3 minutes from their own 40 or 45-yard line. And you start near midfield enough, you're bound to break through eventually. That, who knows, it could be 7-0 going the other way. But instead, they're down by a touchdown. But if and when, and hopefully it's when, Carroll scores a touchdown, they have that blocked extra point from DCG that they can take advantage of, hopefully, with Eli Lee.
Yep. So, I think we probably won the turnover, or not the turnover, the field position battle the first half. We generally were starting from anywhere from our 35 forward, where we were pinning DCG down inside the 20 a number of times. But the one stat we lost was the turnover, 2-1, and unfortunately that second turnover did lead to the only scoring. And the only numbers that really count is what's on the scoreboard. And right now we're at the short end of a 6-0 ball game.
And you talk about Carroll's offensive struggles a little bit. Outside of the drive where they scored, it's not like DCG's offense is lighting the world on fire. So Carroll's defense, they're playing well. If Carroll's offense can just catch a break, find some loose coverage or some busted coverage at some point. They've tried throwing deep, haven't been able to connect with Feldman, but at some point, if you keep trying, it's bound to be there maybe.
Yeah, or, and sometimes a defensive score or a special team score can change the complexion of the game.
Especially with how frequently the Tigers are taking it away this season.
Yeah,
21 turnovers that they've cashed, or they've taken themselves.
Right. So, if you get one of those, we haven't scored a special teams touchdown. Well, I shouldn't say that. We did want to block the punt and
Webster
took
City.
Took that in. If we can find a way to score unconventionally, I suppose you'd call it, instead of having to wait for the offense to score, if you can find somewhere else to put points on the board, and then maybe the offense to feel better about themselves and start doing something here. And but this first possession, much like a basketball game, when you start the second half, you talk about the first 3-4 minutes of a basketball game of the second half being important. I think this first possession of the second half here is like that. Got to find a way to get the ball back either via punt or a turnover and put the offense back on the field and get to work.
That wraps it up for the Roselle Mutual Insurance halftime show on Kick 106.7. Eli Lee will come out for the Carroll Tigers and kick it deep. Ball is teed up at the 40. He'll put his right foot into it momentarily. He squibs it up the middle of the field. It'll be returned from the 10 after a quick bobble. And it's going to be returned across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. Isaac Boley picks it up after the hop and returns it just shy of the 25-yard line. So as you mentioned a moment ago, the field position battle inside their own 25 once again. The Tigers, they forced some 3-and-outs tonight. They forced some punts. They would love nothing more. Well, I guess they would love a turnover or something like that. Yeah. But if you get a 3-and-out, you'll be happy with that.
Yeah, and Abraham Dirks, nice job getting downfield on that kickoff and tackling the return man inside the 25.
So we are underway in the third quarter. 6-0 DCG. They'll come out with 2 receivers left, and they'll hand it off. And stuffed immediately. Gladden and Coffrin meet the running back in the backfield. Brand goes nowhere. He is driven backwards, a loss of 3. And
give him forward motion.
Okay, a loss of 1 or so. But that, if you're Zach Brand, I can think of a lot of guys I would rather run into than Chase Gladden and Brennan Coffin.
Yeah, one adjustment we've made now, instead of Chase being inside, he's now playing defensive end. So found something that with two Fanami and Bordenero playing in the inside.
Out of the pistol, Walker wants to throw. He'll look down the far sideline, and it's going to be knocked away. Good coverage. Slade Siebenaller.
Yep.
He tips it away. Siebenaller having himself an impressive night, a fumble recovery, a great breakup there, and a PAT block. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 11 coming up for Ty Walker and this DCG offense.
Yeah, it took all 6'2" body of Slade to get that ball knocked away. And again, watching Gladden, he just drove his offensive lineman back, and the lineman just about knocked the quarterback down just after he threw it from Chase bull rushing him.
The center is 6'5", 340. Everybody else 245, 205, 205, 190. Here's a pump fake from Walker, and he's driven to the dirt. Here's a sack for the Tigers. It's Gladden from the defensive end position.
Yeah, that time he just used a quick swim move, get inside the left tackle, and the quarterback, Walker, had no chance at all to get rid of the ball.
Huge play for Chase Gladden, and man, I think if you're Coach McCartan or whoever made the decision to move him over, that is quick validation. Chase Gladden steps up, gets the sack, and now the Tigers have to be careful here on the punt return with Zach Needham coming to boot it away. He stands inside his own 5. Here's the snap, and the Tigers almost get to it. So here is a roll. It'll get near midfield, and everybody scattered.
Yeah. No, Jack Troutman wasn't even going to get within 15 yards of where that ball was. He's like, okay, I learned my lesson. And so I've been told that the official word on that play that hit the back of Jack Troutman is called a muffed punt.
Okay.
Thanks to Jerry Fleshner. So we know we got one person listening to us.
I think Nate Wall said he's listening tonight. I think he's helping out with the harvest. Sounds like he might have been in a tractor doing some.
It's about time he did some more
combining or something tonight. 1st down and 10. The Tigers have it at great field position to start the half. At the 50, they'll begin with a run to Johnston, and Johnston knocks a defender over and finally gets to the 45-yard line. Quick 5-yard carry for the Tigers, and Ryan Johnston now closing in on 50 yards on 8 carries. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Carroll. Still 6-0, 3rd quarter, 10:08 on the clock.
Yeah, second time we run that play, it's just a fake dive, Coffin left, and then pulling Gladden to the right and run trap inside there with Johnston.
Vincent under center with the 3 fullbacks in the backfield. They go to Nealon, and he was stuffed from the get-go. Tried to reverse field off to the right side, and he'll lose a couple yards as DCG brings him down. A loss of 2 on the play for Nealon. Just nowhere to go as he tried to take it left, and then went back to the right, and there wasn't anything there either.
And the DCG did a nice job stuffing up the initial run hole, and Corey thought he could maybe bounce it out to the right side, but no room for him there. So now we got a big 3rd down. You're thinking it's got to probably be a pass play here.
3rd down and 7 for the Tigers at their own. We're at the DCG confusion. 47.
Johnston's not sure. We've got an empty look. I think we're going to take a timeout. Yep.
Tigers will call timeout as there was some confusion. And it will be 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers after this timeout. But you get the sack and the stop defensively. You get the ball near midfield. You feel like you almost need a 1st down here to not waste that defensive momentum.
Yeah, and then you get first 5 yards on 1st down, so that's 2nd and 5, and unfortunately you lose two and a half on the next play, so now you're forced to go with your passing formation. Gun, we were going to come out in the empty look here, but not sure if we'll stick with that after we had to take a timeout. Ryan Johnston wasn't sure which side of the field he's supposed to line up, right or left, and I think maybe Cade Shable might have replaced him in there and give us five receivers.
3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. A likely passing situation, and he just seemed like this seems like a play for number 15. Although I don't even see him out on the field.
He's got to be in. No, I don't.
I don't see Luke Woosley on the field.
He's over here. No, he's not. He's not on the field.
So it's not Luke Woosley time. 3rd down and 7. Vincent will send Abraham Dirks in motion. Vincent pump fakes right, steps up. He's sacked back at the 43-yard line. DCG breaks free and knocks him down, a loss of 10 on the sack, and the Tigers will be forced to punt it away.
Yeah, and as well as our defense played, Dallas Center's defense came back and matched us, forced us into a pass and sack on third down. Now have to punt the ball away here, and maybe fortunes can shine on us and tie up the turnover battle here and force a turnover on this punt.
Ty Nissen, averaging 38 yards a punt this season. He'll stand at his own 30. 43 is the line of scrimmage. Here comes the snap. He'll kick it away. End-over-end kick. It's returned from the 24-yard line, and he'll get past a couple of returners, or a couple of defenders. It's Garrett Morris. He'll cross the 25, cross the 30, and 32 or so is where he was brought down. We'll call it the 33-yard line, and that's where DCG's offense will come onto the field in some of their better field position on the night.
Not one of Ty's better punts. He's had some really good punts this year, and most teams have only sent one man deep, so he was able to punt away from Dallas Center. I don't know if they always do this, but they have two men deep tonight, so you have to punt to one of them, and Ty just didn't get enough height or distance on that one.
So now we'll see what Chase Gladden can do on this drive from the defensive end position. Had a sack and more pressure on the last drive. 1st and 10, DCG hands it off. They'll go away from Gladden off to the right side, and Dirks will bring him down. It's Brand on the carry. He'll cross the 35. A late flag comes in, a gain of 4. And maybe Dirks pleading his case, and I don't think, judging by his reaction, that might be him.
Up, so it must be some type of face mask. Oh, the personal foul
face mask. So the 4-yard carry for Brand, and the face mask called. That will move them out near midfield. New set of downs across midfield to the 48. So not the way the Tiger defense wanted to start this drive. For DCG, they're already in Carroll territory. 8:05 to play in the third. 6-0 DCG with the lead and the football. They'll come out of the pistol formation, everybody bunched up on the line of scrimmage. A couple of receivers on each side. Here's Walker looking over the middle. It was tipped and almost intercepted. Christensen had a chance at it. Colby Christensen would have been his second on the season. Fell just in front of him, but the ball went through an intended receiver's hands.
Yeah, there's Grimes, number 13, the receiver, and Jack Troutman right there on him. And I don't know if it went off of Grimes' hands or Troutman's, but the ball just it stayed up a little bit longer. I think Colby could have had that.
2nd down and 10 from the Carroll 49. DCG comes with 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Shotgun for Walker. Brand in the backfield. Now early movement. And Carroll's defensive line is clapping. They'll move him back 5.
Yep.
So that will set up 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, thing you got to worry about here with Gladden getting all that pressure is they probably have some type of a screen or draw play that somebody's got to account for somebody coming out of the backfield on the screen or hit that same guy on the draw.
DCG at their own 46-yard line. They need the Carroll 39 for a 1st down. 2nd down, trips bunched up left side. Pistol for Walker. They turn around, hand it to Brand, and Brand will almost get back to the original line of scrimmage, but he is tackled shy of midfield. Nissen was there. And it will bring up 3rd down and 12 as he gets to the 49.5.
Yep, good job. Good job by linebackers staying home. And Nissen came and tried stripping the ball out of Brand's hand there, but Brand did a nice job holding on to it. Now, big play here again, 3rd and 11.
3rd down at midfield for DCG. The Mustangs moving left to right at midfield. 4 receivers, all bunched up on each side of the line, 2 to each side. Walker wants to throw. He'll look. He'll roll out right. He'll take off and run. He's chased down by Tidgren, and Tidgren tries to knock him out of bounds. He is finally shoved out near sideline. He will be 2 or 3 yards shy of the first. A gain of 9, though. Tidgren just couldn't quite get enough jersey to pull him down, and it will be 4th and 2.
Yeah, and you hate to keep talking about him, but Gladden that time recognized the back coming out, flaring out to his side, and I think Walker wanted to go to him, but Chase, tall kid, he went with the back, and Walker knew he better not try passing it over there.
4th down and 3, and DCG will have a chance to flip field position. And Zach Needham will give it an end-over-end kick, and the Tigers will let it go, and that will roll all the way to the 1, but that defender is on the line. Can he be on the line to catch the football? It's going to be Carroll at the 1. They stopped it in time.
Yeah, inside the 1 even. That's That's where Abraham's got to have confidence in his catching ability and come running up and maybe try to fair catch that. Once it bounces, you're taking a chance if you try to get it on a hop. So he did probably the best thing there and let it roll, hoping to go in the end zone. Unfortunately, it comes to a stop here inside the 1.
Dangerous situation now. Safety potential for DCG, and that would obviously wipe out the missed extra point. If that would happen, I formation, Vincent under center. They give it to the fullback, and that will get them a little breathing room. It looks like a handoff to Johnston out to the 4, a pickup of 3.
Yeah, actually Coffrin.
Okay.
Who's the up man on
We don't
that.
have a great look from here.
Those three backs, he's the first man, and just a quick hitter there and run right behind Gladden and Lowe and get out almost to the, it looks like he's at the 4, so 4-yard gain.
Coffrin's 5th carry of the night, 16 yards. 2nd down and 7, under 6.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tigers trail 6-0. Vincent will go under center again with a couple of fullbacks, this time to Johnston. Johnston, a lot of running room the far side. Oh, there's a guy there. I thought if he didn't get tripped up by that guy, he had all kinds of green grass. It will be out near a first down. No, it is a first down.
Yeah, Jorgensen did a nice job because, like you said, Ryan probably was not going to outrun everybody, but he was going to get some big yards down that right sideline if he had broke that tackle.
But if you're Carroll, you've gotten a first down after starting at your own 1. You'll take it.
Yep.
First down and 10 now from the 12. 6 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Carroll down. They'll turn around and give it to Johnston again. Looks like the same play. More running room. He's got a first down across the 25. Still on his feet to the 30. Johnston carrying gray jerseys. Big play. Goes for 20.
Yep. Nice job. We've been going to the left, and so Dallas Center's been really going to their defensive right side, loading up our left side and trying to stop it. And we've twice in a row now gone back to our right side, and our right lineman doing a nice job opening up holes. And we got two tight ends. That gives us an extra blocker there also. 28
yards on his last 2 carries. They go back to the well for Johnston, and he is tripped up at the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a gain of 2 to the 34. And it will bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, it's just a ankle tackle there, and he just about broke that one. He would have had another first down probably if he got by that.
Tigers have still yet to pass the ball here in the second half. 2nd down and 8. They're at their own 33-yard line. 5:10 left, 3rd quarter. Trailing 6-0 at DCG. Winner wins the district. Here's the handoff to Johnston again. They'll go back to him, and he is going to lose a yard or 2. Maybe forward progress will get him to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 3rd down and long coming up, 9 to go.
Yep, now we're coming back with our gun package here. Nealon and Coffrin are going out with Christensen and Feldman coming in. That might be the first time this year we went more than one play without Feldman and Christensen both in the game.
They'll come out with trips to the left with Christensen, Schabel, and Woosley. Feldman, the lone receiver, to the right with Johnston in the backfield. Shotgun snap for Vincent. Steps back, looks left, wants to throw over the middle. It was tipped, almost intercepted. One of the linemen got it, knocked it to the ground. That was Blake Willie, the linebacker, actually.
Yep.
And that blew that play up. 4th down, and Carroll will be forced to punt with 4:26 to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing 6-0.
Yeah, and with all the linebackers that DCG plays with, they all know their responsibility on passes, and there's just not many open areas in that intermediate range with all the linebackers there.
So their drive started at the 1. They get out to the 34 before it stalls. 4th down and 8. Ty Nissen will punt it away from the 33. He stands at his own 21 with 2 returners deep. High snap. Nissen corrals it, gets rid of it. A much better kick this time. It's returned from the 30 by Garrett Morris, and he is stuffed immediately, and a DCG player holding his left elbow will come off the field. And it will be, they did get out to the 40 or so on the return. 37-yard line is where DCG will come onto the field. Looks like Ethan Winnell may have been the banged-up Mustang on that return.
Nice job by Troutman and Schabel both being down there right away on the punt.
From their own 37-yard line. 4:15 to go. DCG on top, 6-0. 3rd quarter. Nick Brinks and Terry Kasperbauer with you on Kick 106.7. Trips left. Pistol formation for Ty Walker. The junior quarterback gets the snap. He'll air it out deep. Feldman looks for it. He's got it picked off. He eyed it the whole way, and he takes it at his own 28-yard line.
Yeah, that was that was a disaster. As soon as the ball left Walker's hand, you could see it was just like a punt hanging up in the air, and the receiver for Dallas Center-Grimes didn't recognize it right away. He kept running, and Eli came back and went up and intercepted it. Officials trying to get the clock stopped here. They keep running the clock, change of possession.
They finally get it stopped at 3:45, but I think they'll want to
add. He's going to want to add times.
Yeah, but yeah, you mentioned it. Feldman, I think as soon as the ball left his hands, he knew this is mine.
Yeah, yep. It was a lazy pass up there. They would call a duck, just kind of quacking around up there, and Eli came back. Unfortunately for us, the Dallas Center receiver was able to come back and tackle him, or Torrey, I called him Eli, his brother, Eli Cleveland. Torrey made the interception and could have maybe returned it back up the midfield, but did they put the time?
Yep, 15 seconds back on the clock. Carroll punted from their own 33 a moment ago. Pick off the pass. Now they're at their own 32 with a fresh set of downs. Yep. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Vincent out of the shotgun looking for his first completion of the second half. Deep throw. Christensen, his intended receiver, overthrown. Christensen thought he was held. Good coverage from the defense. And it's incomplete. Overthrew everybody. And that will bring up second down and 10. It was Winnell in coverage, and he was the one that went off holding his left elbow on the punt a little bit ago, I believe.
Yeah, and Dawson Lego, number 7, is a 6'4" senior, and he's just a center fielder, basically playing in the middle of the field, and he reads Kobe's eyes, and he seems to make the right read every time, and wherever we throw it to, end up being double covered with him being the second defender.
So Carroll will come out in a passing formation again, 4 receivers with Woosley in motion. They fake it to him, give it to Johnston, and Johnston, the first tackler missed him, but the second 2, and they get to him and bring down Johnston at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Third down and 10. And if they want to take advantage of the turnover, they'll need 10 yards here on third down. 3:35 to go in the third quarter. Carroll down 6-0.
Yeah, we haven't had much luck running the football out of our shotgun look. Only when we got under center and had the eye with the extra back in there. We've got to find a pass play here that can get us the first down.
Third down and 10, 4 receivers again, 2 on each side. Johnston stays home to block, gets a nice block. Vincent, deep throw, far sideline. It was overthrown and picked off. Heading back the other way, Gabe Jorgensen, his 4th pick of the season. He's got a chance to take it all the way. One man to beat. Johnston brings him down inside the 10. But the throw was overthrown, and Jorgensen almost takes it to the house. And you can see the dejected sideline and stands on the far side of the field after the second interception thrown by the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, they just are all over us. We had 2 receivers in the same area. They had 3 defenders there. I don't know if it was somebody ran the wrong route to have 2 guys that close together. But you could see that was not going to be good for the Tigers. Hoping that we could have tackled Jorgensen a little sooner than this, but now with defense, we'll see if we can come up with a big goal line stand.
Third Tiger turnover of the night. First down and goal from the 6, and Walker has Brand at his backside. Now we've got a whistle and a timeout called, I think, by DCG.
Play clock was down to 2.
Mustangs call timeout with 3:02 left after the interception returned about 60 yards or so all the way to the 6. Timeout on the field. We'll take 1-2 back after this on Kick 106.7.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
First one. First down and goal for Dallas Center-Grimes. They have a chance to make it a 2-possession lead. Just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the Tiger offense has struggled tonight, haven't put any points on the board, and you figure if you're DCG with a 2-possession lead, you've got to feel pretty good about your chances. Again, the winner tonight is the district champion. The loser no guarantee to make the playoffs. DCG with an out, they do have a chance to get in on RPI, but Carroll does not. Pistol formation, Walker turns around, hands it to Brand, and Brand is in for the touchdown. Off to the left side, his second of the night, this one from 6 yards out, and Zach Brand is...
We're going to go for 2.
He's put his team on the board again for the second time. 2:56 to play, third quarter, and they're now up by 2 scores.
Yep, so Coach Heitland, staff decide might as well go for 2 here. Got a 12-point lead.
Tigers now down 12-0. DCG will break the huddle, and they will bring out the offense to try to go up 14-0. Pistol for Walker. He'll look to throw. He'll look. He's taking off and running, and he dives for the goal line. I think he's in. He is.
And
he stretched the ball out to get there, and it's a 14-0 lead for DCG in the third quarter. 2:56 left. We'll take a break. Back after this on Kick 106.7, KIKD, Lake City, Carroll.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
DCG cashes in on the third Carroll turnover of the night with a 6-yard touchdown run by Zach Brand. They go for 2, convert. They're up 14-0 late third quarter, 2:56 to go. And Chance Finley, the senior, will come out to kick it away. Only the, third time he's kicked tonight?
Yep.
And he'll boot it high and short. Returned from the 20-yard line. The Tigers out across the 25, shy of the 30. And the offense needs to start getting the gears turning.
Yeah, we've got to find something to get us down to inside the red zone. We haven't been in the red zone all night tonight. We threw a pick inside the 10, but we were at about our 40 when we threw the ball. So going with our 3 fullback set here with Coffrin, Johnston, and Nealon, and see if we can break one.
They come out with Coffrin, Johnston. They give it to Johnston, and Johnston will take it right side. He crosses the 30 to the 35 and brought down a couple yards shy of the first down at the 40. 37-yard line is where he's brought down. That'll bring up second down and a long 2.
Yeah, and that's what, we get. You don't have to pass the ball, get 7 yards. You just got to pick up, got to get plays, run quicker, and don't get the play clock down so far.
Under 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Second down and 3. This time a give to Coffrin. And Coffrin will be shy of the first down until his second effort.
Yep.
I think some teammates came from behind and pushed him forward. It's a gain of 4. Enough for the first down. They'll move the chains out to the 42.
Yep, the first 2 plays. First down, clock stops. Now you get back up the line of scrimmage and just keep running off 7-8 yards. Even if you have to take up some time just to get a score and get the defense turnover.
This time a give to Johnston. They faked it to Coffrin, and he'll be upended at the line of scrimmage, maybe even lost a yard. Johnston goes nowhere on his 15th carry of the night. It's 14-0. DCG with the lead. Carroll with the football. Second down and 10 coming up from the 42.
And we're double tight, so Woosley and Shabo are our ends. Not a whole lot of speed there without Feldman and Christensen in the game.
Second down and 10 from their own 42. The Tigers moving right to left, headed to the north end zone. Vincent fakes the handoff. He's in trouble, has to get rid of it. Deep throw looking for Woosley, but it's overthrown. Good coverage from the defense.
A lot of guys on the Carroll sidelines jumping up and down, asking for a penalty there. But
Trenton Leby was the defensive back in coverage. It's incomplete. And Vincent still looking for his first completion of the second half. He went 4 for 8 in that first half, 0 for 4 in the second half. Third down and 10 coming up from their own 42-yard line. They need the DCG 48 for a first. That stops the clock for the moment at 1:24. Again, Carroll down 14-0. They need to win tonight to win the district and make the playoffs. A loss tonight, and they're not playing anywhere next Friday.
Yep. Haven't had too many seasons where we haven't been in the playoffs, so big play here to try to get. Oh, got a flag.
Delay a game.
Or did we get a timeout called before? Yep.
They'll call timeout. That will stave off the 5-yard penalty. 3rd down and 10 when we come back. Tigers at their own 42. Back after this timeout on Kick 106.7.
Working as a team.
Third down and 10. Carroll at their own 42-yard line, trailing 14-0. Late stages of the third quarter, 1:24 on the clock. The Tiger offense has struggled tonight. 146 yards of offense. They've only given up 121, but the 2 drives that ended in touchdowns for DCG were short fields thanks to turnovers by the Tigers. 3rd down and 10. Vincent dumps it off, screen pass, backfield to Johnston, and he is knocked out of bounds just past the line of scrimmage, a gain of 2, and that will bring up 4th and 8.
Yep. We're going to have to punt the ball away here and count on our defense to get us the ball back here.
The defense has been great when they're pinned deep. Yeah. It's when they cross the 40-yard line where they've had some troubles.
Yeah, last drive was, what, a 6-yard
Yep.
drive?
That's asking a lot.
Yep.
Minute 17 to go, third quarter. 14-0, DCG with the lead. They'll be getting the football after Ty Nissen's punt. He'll kick it with a high spiral. It's returned from the 18-yard line. And downed almost immediately. He'll run up to the 25, brought down at the 27-yard line, and then he's a little bit slow to get up. That was the returner, Isaac Boley.
Yep.
Gets up, kind of holding his ribs or his stomach area maybe.
Yep. Got one in the bread basket there.
DCG's offense will come out at their own 27-yard line with 65 seconds to work with in the third quarter. And both teams have used timeouts here so far. 1 taken by DCG, 2 by Carroll, according to the scoreboard. So they'll come out and have it at their own 28 or so. DCG with Walker in the shotgun. Actually out of the pistol, they turn around and hand it off to Brand, and he is stuffed by that defensive line. Nissen, I think he might have been the first one there.
Yep.
Then Vanami also. Yep. They bring him down, no gain on the play. Maybe a half yard.
Yeah. Vanami and Bordenier were manning those 2 inside defensive lineman spots, with Gladden moving to the defensive end opposite Tidgren. So DCG's had a hard time running the ball out in the open field.
17 carries for Brand tonight, 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2nd down and 10. No gain on the last play. Empty backfield, but now they'll send a man in motion. That's Brand. Jet sweep from left to right. Brought down in the backfield. He wasn't quite able to get him, but then here comes Abraham Dirks with the big hit on the near sideline. That'll stop him for a loss on the play of 1.
Yeah, nice pursuit by the Tigers. Tidgren did a nice job holding his defensive end spot, not allowing the running back to get outside of him, and then linebackers. And Siebenauer comes up hard from his safety spot to bring him down.
3rd down. We'll begin the 4th quarter with DCG. They'll have it 3rd down and about 11. 14-0, DCG with the lead. Carroll needs to come out with a stop here to to start the 4th quarter and then turn around and get some points if they want to come back and win tonight and win the district. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Kick 106.7's coverage of Carroll Tiger football live in Grimes.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
They moved it back for no gain. ready to get the fourth quarter underway. Temps in the mid-30s. And
we got the windows open.
Yeah.
No wind. That really makes a difference.
Unlike Perry, where it was maybe low 30s and 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, wind chill of 0.
Carroll would love to see some of the offense from that Perry game come out here in the fourth quarter. Obviously, DCG and Perry, different levels of competition, but Tigers need something to happen on offense, and it begins with the defense here. 3rd down and 11. DCG up by 2 touchdowns, 14-0. 12 minutes on the clock. And DCG will move from right to left to the north end zone. Carroll will have the south end zone here in the fourth quarter, and they would love to cash in there a couple times.
Watch out for the back out of the backfield. They
3rd
saw how
down
open he was earlier.
and 11. They dump it off, and he's hit hard. Nissen wraps him up and brings him to the ground. First time we've seen Luke Busby in action tonight. And the catch goes nowhere, a loss on the play of 4.
Yeah, that's the play that they ran down the goal line where Walker chose not to pass it and run it. And they tried it again this time. Ty Nissen was ready for it. And big play now. See, put a punt block on possibly here and try to get something.
11:45 to go in the ball game, 15 on the play clock. DCG set to punt it from their own 23-yard line. Zach Needham. He'll punt it away, and Carroll does bring some pressure. Dirks returns it from the 43-yard line, and he is swallowed up immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DCG jerseys.
Could throw a flag there. I've seen flags being thrown before on situations like that, but official chooses not to.
Carroll will have it at their own 41-yard line. So they don't really give him forward progress at the 43 or 42 even. And Carroll will have the football again, down by 2 scores. They trail 14-0, 11:21 to go in the ball game, and if Carroll can't come up with a win tonight, the season. 1st and 10, they'll come out Feldman and Dirks, the receivers to the right side. 3 to the left, Johnston, Woosley, and Christensen. Vincent out of the shotgun. They'll send Dirks in motion. Screen pass near side with some blockers out in front. Feldman's across the 45 and hit hard.
Official standing right inside the Ballard sideline, and boy, they were all over. They were in his ear immediately.
Probably a hold. No block in the back.
Yep. He was standing right next to the head coach, Coach Heitland, and right away Coach Heitland was chirping at him to call that, and he did.
Instead of a 5-yard gain, that'll be a loss on the play. Bring up 1st down and 17. So the penalty occurred 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. Spot foul. Lost 10 there. 1st down, 17 now. They'll come out of that 3-man I formation behind Vincent. The give to Johnston, and he'll get bowled. He gets his legs ripped out from underneath him. He gets to the 36, a gain of 2, and that brings up 2nd down and 15. But the Tigers see that clock ticking down, under 11 minutes to go, down 14-0. They need to win tonight to win the district and make the playoffs.
And this offensive set's not set up to get big gains, so it's kind of interesting. At 1st and 17 now, 2nd and 15 or 16. You still have the 3 backs.
And everybody bunched up on that offensive line. Vincent, he's going to try to throw it this time, but he's in trouble, and he is brought down for a sack back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 12 on the play, and that's not what Coach drew up.
No. Again, with that 3-back set, you just have 2 tight ends, Shable and Woosley. They're the only 2 guys that are going out on routes, and DCG had more than enough defensive backs to cover them. Now we're 3rd and a country mile here.
And Carroll, you can almost just see it in the body language.
Yeah.
That they don't like their chances right here. 10 minutes to go. 3rd down and 26. Vincent, screen pass on the far sideline. They find Woosley for a pickup of 2, and he is across the 25, and that's about it. And actually, Shable made the catch.
Yep, punt the ball away. And Dallas Center-Grimes, I would think they're probably going to try to work the clock a little bit here now once they get the ball, and run the play clock down and keep the ball on the ground as much as possible and try to keep the clock running, shorten the game here.
4th and 24. Ty Nissen to boot it away, standing at his own 13-yard line. 2 men deep to return. High snap. Nissen brings it down, gets rid of it, and it's fair caught at the 42-yard line. Isaac Boley.
It looked like he wanted to take off once he realized there's nobody around him, but he'd already called the fair catch.
So now DCG will have it at their own 42-yard line, up by 14. And even though Carroll's defense has been pretty stifling outside of the 2 scoring drives with short fields, but they have to feel good the way the Tigers offense just hasn't really gotten past midfield much tonight. So they, you know, even if you go 3 and out, obviously if you're DCG, you want more than that, but you have to feel if you can take a couple minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
They probably think this offense can't beat us.
Yeah, so it'd be nice to get a defense or special teams touchdown.
First down and 10 from their own 42. Walker out of the pistol. He'll turn around and hand it off to Brandon. He is immediately hit. Ty Nissen comes in, brings him down, a loss of 4.
Yeah, good read by Nissen. I don't know if he was on a stunt or he just read the play that fast. And interesting forward progress.
Yeah,
there after
he was. I'm pretty sure he was hit at the 38, but they call it a 2-yard loss instead of 4.
And you know, the official, I'm not saying he's doing it intentionally, but he's on the Dallas Center-Grimes sideline, and he's interesting spotting this half.
Second down and 12. 3 receivers stacked up left side. Shotgun for Walker. He'll pass it on a screen to the near sideline as they find a receiver open. He'll cross the 45 with Bryce Jermeyer.
Yep. Did go out of bounds, so the clock does stop. So if you can get a stop here and force him to punt, saved a little bit of time.
It went for 7 yards from Walker to 5. They need the 48 of Carroll for a first down. They'll come out with the same formation. 3 receivers stacked left side. Shotgun for Walker. Brand at his left hip. Fake. Oh, and now Walker's going to take off and run with it. Hit hard. Coffrin puts his shoulder into him, and Walker pays for it. It's a pickup of 2 on the play after he thought about throwing it but saw that a defender had read it well.
Yeah, Gladden was right in his face.
Walker took off and run, and he wasn't doing a whole lot of walking.
Better get a lot of guys hustling in and out here. They weren't ready for a punt return. Oh, boy.
They'll punt it away.
I don't know if we had got guys out.
And Dirks will take it on the 1 hop at the 10. Now he'll take it to the far sideline, and he'll have a nice little return across the 25, almost to the 30-yard line. Considering they weren't really ready for it, I'd say that was one of the better punt returns of the night.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't see a flag, so play will stand as is. I didn't know if they were looking for an illegal block on Alex Lowe up there, but it looked legal from here, and they didn't no flag. So it looked like he was trying to plead his case to the official, but the official agreed with him. So
Carroll will have it at their own 31, down 14-0, 7:42 to play. Update from Jeff Blankman. The game on KKRL tonight, River Valley over Arweva, late 4th quarter, 50-28. Tigers will come out of the I formation, 2 receivers left with Shable in motion.
Fumble.
And it's a give up the middle with the ball loose.
Yeah, it's a Veer and Colby wanted handoff, but I think Ryan Johnson thought, or Colby, who was the up back, Nealon or Johnson, one of them, thought that Colby was going to keep it and end up being on the ground. Fortunately, Colby got on top of it.
Goes down as no gain on the play. Fortunate situation for the Tigers. They'll come out same formation. Vincent looks to throw. Far sideline for Feldman across the 35. Clock will continue to move. Didn't get out of bounds. And it's 3rd down and 5.
Here comes Christensen in the game for Nealon. So more of our gun luck here. And almost have to think it's a 2-down situation here. If you don't get it here, you got to almost go for it on 4th down unless you get a big sack.
Trips right. Vincent will look and find Woosley out to the 40. They'll be shy of the first down, I think, maybe by a half a yard. He needed about 5.5. He'll get 5, but we'll wait for the call from the official. Woosley made the catch, his 3rd of the night.
They might want to
measure. 4th and a yard maybe, but they will measure. So they will measure for the 2nd time tonight. We'll go ahead and keep it here. That stops the clock. 6:28 to play. 14-0. DCG with the lead. And they're staring down an 8-1 record. And I would imagine they're happy with the situation they're in right now. They'll be even happier if Carroll can't get it on fourth down if this is indeed a fourth down. But to the naked eye, I thought it was short.
Yeah.
Inches short.
Your naked eye was good.
Yeah, about the width of that referee's face. Fourth down and less than a yard.
Go with our power offense here.
Yep, offense will stay out there. It's 14-0, Carroll down. With DCG again undefeated in the district. Carroll undefeated in the district as well. 5-3 overall, 7-1 overall for DCG. They're on 7-1. I think I said earlier they're on an 8-game winning streak. I've been saying it wrong all night. It's a 7-game winning streak. So the Tigers will come out again with Coffrin, Johnston, Nealand all stacked up behind Vincent in the eye. Fourth down and the width of a referee's face. Vincent under center, the turn, the give. Johnston has the first. Up the middle he goes to the 43, and it's a gain of about 2.5. All he needed was 1.
Yep. So drive stays alive, move the chains. Now we'll get different personnel in the game, and we're pretty much going to have to pass the ball or get something big out of the running game. But we got to get down, put one in, and if it goes too long, we got to possibly onside kick.
Carroll has not been shut out at all this season. Their lowest point output was 10 points against Fort Dodge. Scoreless so far, down 14-0. First down and 10. Pump fake from Vincent. He'll throw over the middle. He's got Woosley open with a stiff arm across the 30, still on his feet, dragging a defender to the 25. Best play of the night. Comes at a big time for the Tigers, and it goes for 31.
Yeah, nice job. Woosley goes in motion and then plants that outside foot and then cuts straight up the field and gets behind the linebackers, and the defensive back not able there. And Kobe Vincent probably his best pass of the night, too.
To the 25-yard line now. Out of that I formation again. Coffrin, the front man. They give to Johnston, and Johnston, he's out running left side. He's got the first down and more to the 15. Tackled down at the 14. It goes for 11, and the Tiger offense, their best drive of the night, they're in the red zone for the first time.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. First time in the red zone. Now we just need to finish this, and we can't take 5 minutes to get in from here either.
5:15 to play. Tigers looking for their first score of the night under center. A give to Johnston again, up the middle, across the 10, and he's to the 9 with a gain of 3.
Yeah, got to hustle back and get lined up and get the play called and get right up to the line of scrimmage and go with it.
Under 5 minutes to go. Carroll down 14-0, but first sign of life we've seen from the offense here in the second half. Vincent under center again, 2 tight ends, 1 on each side. The give to Johnson again. They run off the right tackle this time, and he'll barge his way forward to the 5, and it's a gain of 4, but time continues to tick down.
Yep. Coach McCartan keeps coming farther and farther on the field to make the call to try to get them back up the line and get the play run.
Third down, 3 to go. They're at the 4-yard line. Vincent under center. Coffrin, the front man. Johnston's been getting the carries. They go to Coffrin this time. He spins and is driven down in the backfield. But forward progress, they'll get a yard.
Yeah, field goal does us no good here. We have to go for it, and I think we're going to take a timeout.
4:12 to play. Injury timeout for DCG, and that's actually a lucky break for the Tigers. They get to keep that timeout in their pocket. You never wish for an injury, but if it helps you out, you'll take it. You'll take it. 4:11 left, but it's a quick injury timeout. He's already up and
so we have to take
running away.
We do have to take a timeout.
Okay, so the Tigers will take that final timeout. Down 14-0, but they'll have fourth down at the 5-yard line looking for the touchdown. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this on Kick 106.7.
Look at this house, Brad.
I don't remember us taking 3
timeouts.
timeouts. I know we've taken 2.
About home insurance or auto insurance.
That's kind of what I thought when I looked over there. Because I know they took 1 to get rid of a delay of game.
I think it's more of a mashup. Yeah, a mashup. Genius. Let's make a mashup.
I don't think we took 1 on defense.
Fourth down and 3 for the Tigers. They're at the 5-yard line. They don't need the touchdown here. They do have the 1- and 2-yard line to get a new set of downs, but they'll come out with those 3 fullbacks behind the quarterback, and it's a give up the middle, and he walks into the end zone. Ryan Johnston puts the Tigers on the scoreboard. Touchdown, Tigers. 4:14 to play in the ball game.
Yeah, he went in untouched. There was a big old hole there, and that was a nice drive. Unfortunately, maybe a little too late, but there's still a little over 4 minutes to go. We just got to get a good coverage on the kickoff, and then the defense got to get a quick stop and give the offense the ball one more time.
Eli Lee on to make it a 7-point ball game. 14-6. Carroll on the scoreboard now after the 5-yard touchdown run from from Ryan Johnston. And Lee will split the uprights. 14-7. Carroll down by a touchdown. We'll take a quick break. 4:11 to play. Live from Grimes on Kick 106.7.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Welcome back to Dallas Center-Grimes High School. Nick Brinks and Terry Kasperbauer with you tonight on Kick 106.7. The Tigers, it took a while, but they're finally on the scoreboard. A 5-yard touchdown run from Ryan Johnston. And it was 4th down and 3. So if that wasn't at least 3 yards, that was probably the dagger on the night. But now you're down by a touchdown, and the defense has played pretty well when the DCG Mustangs are deep in their own territory.
DCG's anticipating some type of onside kick here.
Eli Lee will kick it. Regular. It's returned from the 12-yard line by Boley, and Boley's got a big gap up the middle of the field, and he dives at the end of the 45-yard line. A big return.
Yeah.
So the defense for Carroll, their challenge just got a little bit greater.
Yeah, the best thing that could happen for DCG, and fortunately, that's the worst thing that could happen for the Tigers.
Because now, even if DCG punts, Carroll is probably looking at starting in their own 20, and they have not moved the ball quickly tonight. Although, we did see some nice passes, including that 30-plus yarder to Woosley over the middle on the last drive, but they got to get the ball back first. 1st down and 10. Ty Walker hands it off to Brand, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nissen was there, and he brings him down. Nissen, we've called his name quite a bit here on defense tonight. He stuffs the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and he's had an outstanding year. First year playing defense on the varsity level. He punted last year at varsity as a sophomore, and this year he's added the middle linebacker to his playing, and he's done a great job, probably more than what the coaches were anticipating. DCG's not in too big a hurry to get this play called. Let the clock run down.
Play clock down to 13, game clock at 3:28. Tigers have no timeouts. DCG has 2. Trips right, 1 receiver left. Play clock down to 5. They will milk it for all it's worth. Walker takes the snap, pitches it out right side to Brand. Nissen gets tripped up by a nice block. There's a flag down. That may help the Tigers.
Yep.
It was a 10-yard run. It would have been enough for a 1st down, but the flag came in, and that came in from a long ways away in the back. The defensive backfield.
Yeah, he saw it from back there.
And that is a lucky break for the Tigers. Instead of a new set of downs, that'll bring up 2nd down and long.
Yep, that's a big call.
At least 2nd down and 15, probably 2nd down and 18.
Yep.
So the hold happened just in front of the line of scrimmage, and it might have been when they went for Nissen. I saw him coming, and then he was just kind of shoved to the ground.
I think the clock will start, though. Yes, it will.
So that's a big break for the Tigers. And it keeps...
Still says we have no timeouts left, so maybe we did use the 3rd one. We can't remember.
Yeah, we both know there was 2 taken, but we can't remember when the 3rd was taken. Play clock down to 10. They finally break huddle. DCG will come out with trips right. 1 receiver left again. Finley, the senior, the lone man left side, but they're not throwing here. Brand will get the handoff, and it's Troutman, the first one there. Coffrin, he's the one that eventually brings him to the dirt, and it's a gain of 5 as he runs up the middle. 3rd down. and 13 with 2.5 minutes to go. Carroll with a stop here can get the football back.
Yeah, and the nice thing with the new play clock rule this year, you don't have to try to get your guys off the running back right away so that the white hat would get the 25-second play clock. Now, as soon as the tackle's made, 40 seconds gets put on the play clock, so that starts up right away, and now we're down to 15.
2:15 to play, and after this play, 40 seconds more will come off the clock. So best case scenario, Carroll will get the football with about 1:15.
They're going to take a timeout. They're going to let the clock run down and take a timeout.
So DCG will use one of their 2 timeouts. And they'll have 3rd down and 13 when we come back. They lead the Tigers 14-7, but it is shaping up that Carroll could get the football back here in just a moment if they hold on 3rd down and long. Back after this on Kick 106.7.
RJV.
Local sports, local news, and local weather. We are Carroll Broadcasting, proud to serve Carroll and Western Iowa since 1950.
Yeah, like Patrick Mahomes on the other side. Yeah, you want to seal it. 3rd down and 13. DCG will have the football at their own 42-yard line. They'll need the Carroll 45 for a 1st down, and we're talking, can DCG afford to throw it? And we both agree they cannot. They would much rather not get the 1st down on the ground than stop the clock with an incomplete pass and give Carroll an extra 40 seconds to work with. But as we saw a little bit ago, they were able to get 10 yards on the ground.
Yep.
Called back on the hold.
And we can't stop it, so the clock will keep running.
So Ty Walker will look for the pistol snap with a running back or his receiver in motion. It's a give to Brand, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Nissen there again.
He's trying to strip the ball.
1:54, and now they'll start the play clock. So with 1:12 to go, that's when the play clock will run out. They can punt it. And Carroll, if they don't call timeout, Carroll should have it with about 1:05.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they snap this at any time soon.
They've got 20 left on the play clock, 1:33 on the game clock. And if you're DCG, you still could call timeout at the end, but they may just kick it when it gets down to 1. 10 now, down under 9. And Carroll looks like they want to bring some pressure. Here's the snap. They get rid of it. It'll one hop. And Dirks will scoop it up at the 25-yard line. And Dirks almost found a crease, but he gets to the 35-yard line, and the Tigers will have 1:06 and no timeouts to work with. They've got some momentum on their side. They scored on the last drive, and they have the luxury of every 1st down. The clock will stop for a moment so you can get up and spike it if you want.
Yeah, and Abraham did a nice job picking that ball up instead of letting it roll and using up time, and plus he gave us another 10 yards field position. 1:06
to work with. The Tigers need a touchdown to keep the season alive and have a chance at overtime. Here's a throw over the middle. It was tipped and knocked down. The linebacker, Blake Willie, got a hand on it. An interception would have sealed it. It falls incomplete. No harm, no foul. And the Tigers will have another chance.
And trying to hit Ryan Johnston out of the backfield. It was a touchdown earlier this year. I think it was against Boone.
Yep.
We hit that one for
homecoming
a touchdown.
But he was a little more wide open that night.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. 1:01 left. 14-7. Carroll with the football, down by a touchdown. Here's the pass near side to Christensen. He'll be just shy of the 1st. It'll be 3rd down and 2. It's a gain of 8.
Yeah, got to hurry up and get the 1st down, get the clock stopped.
Under 50 seconds to go. Tigers taking quite a bit of time here, down under 29 on the play clock. Trips to the left. Vincent will look to throw near side. 1st down for Christensen. Gets the 1st and gets out of bounds. So now they can take their time.
Right.
And they don't have to worry about the clock starting up. He crosses midfield. It's a gain of 6.
Yep, that's a good job. Good route. Good pass. And Christensen did a nice job catching the ball first and then got the 1st down and out of bounds.
38 seconds to go. They're at the 49 of DCG. Coming down to this last drive, Tigers down by a touchdown. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Shotgun snap for Vincent. Looking to the near side again. It's Woosley out of bounds, a gain of 5.
Yep, just a down and out. Woosley running Nice little route to the outside. Only pick up 4 yards, but almost 5. Used up a little bit, not much time, and you get out of bounds, stop the clock again.
Woosley's 5th catch of the night, 76 yards. 4 receivers again, 2 on each side, down to 34 seconds. Tigers down by a touchdown. They're going to go back to the well again. Overthrown Woosley this time. They're just going with those quick out routes, enough to get close to the first down and get out of bounds, but that one was just off the mark, and it's incomplete. 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, somehow we got to get the ball. Abraham Dirks is the one guy on the team that can break one with his speed, and he's in the game right now. Maybe we got some pass play to him to maybe break one.
Trips left, 1 receiver right. Vincent out of the shotgun with Johnston back to block. Vincent airs it out, looking for Christensen, and he is shoved out of bounds. It's incomplete off his hand. And it now comes down to this, 4th down and 6 for the Tigers. Their season will come down to this 4th down throw from the 45. They need the DCG 39 for a 1st down to keep the season alive.
Yeah,
24 seconds.
You don't have to worry about stopping the clock. You got to worry about getting the 1st down, then if you have to get up and spike the ball.
3 receivers left again. Johnston in the backfield, right hip of Vincent. Vincent will take the shotgun snap. 3-man pressure. Vincent looking over the middle. It's high and it's tipped and intercepted. DCG will fall on it, and that will end it. It's an interception from Dawson Lego, his 3rd of the season. The throw is a bit high, and DCG will win the district tonight after that interception thrown. He had some time, and the throw was just a bit high. He was, I think, looking for Dirks.
Yeah, it was Dirks. And Abraham's not very tall. He did have a little bit of position in front of the defensive back, but he had to throw it over the linebacker and try to keep it low enough that it wouldn't go over Abraham's head. But it's a tough break for a game to win the district.
DCG will come out in the victory formation at their own 25 now, and they can just take a knee and Ty Walker, the junior, and there's a flag down, as I think Carroll came across a little too aggressively.
They're going to eject him too, which means he's got to sit out the first game next year.
And that was that Dirks?
Yeah.
So Dirks, he was trying. And he's been ejected. 14-7.
Yeah,
and
that's a frustration.
Yep.
Frustration penalty, but you got to be smarter than that. What are you going to do? I mean, the quarterback's just going to take the snap and down. It's not like you're going to have a chance to rip it out of his hands.
So the Tigers' season will come to a close at the hands of DCG. They'll have another kneel down here, and the Tigers will fall 14-7 tonight. And they finally started moving the ball with some gusto in the 4th quarter. They had more yards in the 4th quarter than they had all night up to that point by my count unofficially. And they'll take a couple kneel downs now, and it's over. 14-7 the final score. The Dallas Center-Grimes Mustangs move to 8-1. It's now an 8-game winning streak after losing their opening game to start the season. Carroll will finish 5-4 overall with a 4-1 district record. Again, their lone loss coming tonight at DCG. 14-7 the final score.